drops it off. A flying tackle by and a rock kick and goes Buddy Rogers. Oh, he caught him up there. That can was pretty hard, and look at Buddy going to work now. Oh!
Hey everybody, it's Durgertime. Welcome back to another episode of Total Extreme Wrestling 2016, Billy Corgan's NWA. So we had a pretty good show last night. We had our debut of Sasha, which was pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that recap here real quick. Not bad. We kind of really burying Ronda Rousey as she's leaving, which is fine. We had Picky George kind of screw over Nick Aldis a little bit and throw some people into his number one contender match. But ultimately, Nick Aldis ended up retaining. And obviously, we have Christopher Daniels reappearing to fight Icarus. So some interesting little things that we're kind of playing around with as we're kind of moving towards almost like the end of one era and the start of something else. And I really feel like that era will end kind of when Cody leaves. Sure feels like it. Ronda's out in 3 days. She'll be gone. Brandy and Julia will be gone in a day as well. So that was Ronda's last match, was putting over Sasha Banks, which I think is, I don't know, that seems right? Like, you give the rub to a newer star as they come in, even though technically Ronda's a newer star. She's not a newer star here in this company. So, giving the rub to Sasha and give her some legitimacy is, I think smart. That's a good way to go. We had talked about a little bit about doing the Founders Championship and doing it a little bit differently, and I think we'll probably play into that tonight. We'll have to see at least how it kind of shakes out. But let's go ahead, let's get over to Starrcade and see what's going on. All right. So Julia and Brandy are gone. This save is so old that Ty Dillinger was still in WWE. I had put him on a short list for negotiation. So it's kind of an interesting one. We may bring him in. Let's see. $1,000 appearance, 3 years. Never lower than an upper mid Carter. How about that? With hiring fee, though. And I'll give you a $500 signing bonus. That's really chump change, but probably not going to get him. He's probably going to sign back up with WWE in this save. Though WWE sometimes gets rid of some people oddly, and I think we should look at that real quick too. Unemployed wrestler who is at least regional star. See if anybody got bounced out. That is interesting. Not really. Morgan. Zack Ryder. We know that already. Sometimes the save kind of scrubs some people in interesting ways. Oh, you know what we need to do too? We need a road agent. We kind of got rid of our last one. Raven was just too much trouble for what it was worth. So let's see who we can get. We don't necessarily need someone who's unemployed, but it's helpful. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Who can we get? I should probably say to hire, because we keep on getting dead people. It's not really helpful. That's probably not that bad of an option. What's mentor Bobby Roode? Social, dependable, and loyal. 900 per show seems okay. Good good basics, decent psychology, enough for what we need. I think he'd be a great addition for us. Let's see if we can get him pretty cheap. Never involved ring work. 800 a show is not going to break the bank for us. And having a nice road agent there is really going to be a benefit for us. So I think it's a good get. Hopefully we'll get him in before Starcade. There was like a bonus you get for good booking of a show. So having a road agent there will give us a boost on, I think, every match that they actually are a road agent of, I believe is how it goes. If they're a steady actual road agent. Otherwise, if you just have people subbing in, I don't think you get that bonus. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how that works. All right, let's go ahead and advance over to the next show. All right, let's go ahead and let's see what we got here. Janela's back in the fold, which is good. You can't walk out. What is your last day? That's not how that works. Okay? You can't just be like, well, this is my last day here, but I'm quitting. And Tessa Bland, oh my God. What did you do? All right. Hold on. Let's break this down. When was this? Friday. Did you hurt yourself and still die? Liver rupture sounds serious. I can't imagine that it's all okay a minute later. Let's take a look. Go to the medical. What are you at? 2 months with a liver rupture. Can we get you surgically treated? High-risk surgery. I don't necessarily want to give you a high-risk surgery. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I didn't give the belt to Tessa, because she would have ruptured her liver while being champion. One day, someone needs to give me timestamps for all the injuries in this series, because I swear I feel like I'm cursed. And just so everyone knows, because I know people keep on telling me, injury frequency, only set to medium. That's the default. I know I'm not going to lower it. I refuse to. I refuse to change this. This was exactly where it was supposed to be. I don't understand why this game hates me so much sometimes when it comes to injuries. I swear, the curse follows me wherever I go. I don't know what to do about it. Let's go ahead and we have some people that are not on the roster fully. Let's get them in. Not assigned yet. You're probably going to be lower mid-carder. Yep. And we got... Who else joined us? Who was it that we just grabbed? Joe Janela. Right. And mid-carder. That's fine. Well, we picked them back up because we forgot to sign them back in. Do we need him as a face or a heel? Seems like probably fine as a face. Yeah, we actually don't have a lot. What is our ideal roster right now? 20. We have 38. So we could probably groom some of this down as well. If we want to get rid of some of the higher price people. Something to maybe look at in the next episode. Because we're still just losing money. Just most of it's worker expenses. Those show costs are just high. Production costs are just high. And we're not winning there at all. We need a better pay-per-view, but we just can't get it. And that's sort of our problem right now, is that we need to just burn through money until we can get a pay-per-view structure or a TV show, that will give us a higher reach and a higher sell-through. right. All right, we got our road agent. The road dog is our road agent. Regional battle, finished third. 2 in Midwest, 3 in New England, 2 in Northwest, 2 in Southeast, 2 in Southwest, 3 in Tri-State. Not bad. Not bad at all. And Flip changed his body tape as muscular. Also not a bad thing for us. Good momentum boost for us there. That's a great get. Perhaps our trajectory here might be changing a little bit. I definitely think that being high up on that board's pretty good. Popularity's still low, still not quite where we want it to be. It's dipping back up though. We had a bit of a lull, so that's good. But we really need to start moving this up faster. Hopefully, with some of our added crew and some changes, maybe that will happen. Let's go ahead and book Starcade. We got Ty. What are you gonna be? Are you injured? Did I just hire an injured person? You better not be injured, I swear. Do you just not have a recommended? Due to him being unavailable. Why are you unavailable? But why are you unavailable? Here, we'll... put him to his real name. Why are you still unavailable? Character, physical availability. Or you're just not available today, and that's why? Oh, he's still actually right, because we got him on a contract, but he's actually still working at WWE. So he's agreed to a contract. He's not unemployed yet. That makes sense. All right. All right, here we do have an incident. Uh-oh. Marsh Von Erich, Trent Brenner getting well backstage, and their moves is infectious and lift everyone's spirits. That's good. And Avatar, Chris Daniels, and Pillman. Christopher Daniels has been passing tips on working as a heel to his protege. Also good. And that's going to be the shame about losing Daniels, is losing that protege bonus. But I think for now it's fine. Let's go ahead and medal. And let's try to get Sasha Banks and let's say Pillman. No, nothing positive there. Okay. Viper's working elsewhere. Sean Spears is working elsewhere. Tessa Blanchard's now out injured. Not horrendous, but could be a problem going forward for some of our women's division booking. Where are we going to be? We got 1,100 fans, so we'll probably still be County Fair. That's fine. Seems to be our our go-to. Let's go ahead and let's book it and see what we got for Starcade. All right, we got a pretty light show, 65 minutes, move some storylines along. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got. So we have an opening of the show. Von Erichs continue their lower mid-card dominance as we try to build up some momentum for them. Have them defeat Bull Reigns in about 8 minutes. Ross Von Erich actually takes the win this time. They're both about evenly matched, so it seems like it's okay opener. It showed it a strong start. Ross is improving in performance, which is good. We really want to build their momentum up, since we are primarily a performance-based or a popularity-based show. Their weakness might not matter if we give them enough momentum and time. We might move them up a little bit. Afterwards, we have it's poorly rated. After match is over, Von Erichs are celebrating, and Hansen and Rowe of War Machine come out and attack them and start jumping them out, jump them, kind of beat them up and stuff like that. Pretty simple segment, gets a pretty poor rating and loses heat for the tag team division storyline. Does get the crowd hotter though. Kind of expected a little bit more from them, but interesting. Afterwards, we have Sasha Banks' second match against Rachel Ellering, which, by the way, as I was looking at our roster, we definitely need to find some more female competitors for NWA. We have like 4 people now. Not enough to run a division very well at all. So something probably maybe the next episode we'll do some hiring and firing and see if we can build that up a little bit. I think we need 2 more people. I mean, we have Viper, but she's never available anymore. We have a couple people. We have to look at who we can build up and kind of build a legitimate division. I feel like we need at least 6 people. Right now we're pretty light. Anyways, Sasha Banks defeats Rachel Ellering in 10 minutes of submission. Does pretty good. Sasha has 56. Rachel Ellering's got a 25. Got the crowd hotter. Match itself is kind of poor because Rachel Ellering was underperforming there. Afterwards, Sasha Banks calls out Tenille. Tenille stands at the stage and kind of feigns an assault, goes towards the ring, then kind of does a "you're not worth my time" and backs down kind of thing. Build up the tension between these two. Gets a C+, not bad. Tenille looked excellent, which is good. So not bad overall. Pretty good rating between the two of them, and hopefully we can build up some momentum. We should probably get a storyline started between the two as well. Really good rating here. We have the Avatar, Christopher Daniels, cutting a promo backstage somewhere, ominously, maybe some kind of backstage boiler room. He says, "You've forgotten about me. For a year I've spoken the truth. I had followers. I had a vision. I predicted a world of ruin that we are now in now. And yet, you all failed to listen. You heard the siren call of capitalism and greed and corporation and corruption. And it brought you not fame and fortune, but pestilence and shackles. Icarus, you were supposed to be the wings of our mission, but instead you flew too close to the sun. If I have to clip your wings, I shall, because you have flown astray." Billy Corgan's announcing weak, but Christopher Daniels calling out Icarus, basically saying that very likely related to his corporate deal as the North American champion, brought to you by Carl's Jr. The corporate deal perhaps being the thing that sets off Daniels more than anything else. It's a great rating. He's great on the microphone. Slightly less great of a rating. Jay White defeats a returning Joey Janela. Jay White had a 45. Janela had a 43. It does okay. We're trying to keep building Jay White's wins and give him some popularity. We're obviously having a feud building with him and Brian Pillman Jr., so we kind of want to keep working that. Speaking of Brian Pillman Jr., we have a match where he builds his wins, this time against Chris Hero, defeats him in 7 minutes with a tornado DDT. It's a good match, C-. Pillman had 57, Chris Hero had a 45. Pillman was actually off his game which is interesting. Got to figure out why. Got the crowd buzzing. We kind of blew them early. And we have a contract signing, which is the last part of the show. Cody Rhodes and Nick Aldis signed their contracts for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship match at the upcoming pay-per-view. And of course, like all contract sightings, a fight breaks out. But Aldis ends up winning and ends up leveling Cody Rhodes, building up himself as a legitimate competitor for the upcoming match. It's a B+, great way to end the show. Match rating was C, or overall for the show is C, not horrible. Increases our popularity in 18 regions, which is not bad. Overall, not a horrible show by any means. Little light in some areas, but it's kind of what we have to work with. We're kind of rounding off that ending of. I feel like I almost feel like we're still kind of finishing the first season in a way, and once we get Cody out, I think then that's kind of the beginning of season 2 for real for us. Rachel Ellen's upset about her booking. I agree. I think we need more female wrestlers, and we have a .03 rating for our Starrcade, which is good. We're moving up the ladder there. We do New Horizons is week 3, so we got three more Starrcades to go through before Cody's last real match, when we have that blow off fight. We got to build up some storylines too before that, which I think we can do. And not bad. A little bit of momentum, but we got kind of the target. We know where we're going to go from here. So now we just have to execute on it. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. I will see you next time. Bye.